But as you know, you can't make everybody happy, and particularly in my, let's say, area of the street, which is really higher risk. High risk meaning that I'm involved with early stage startup companies. And while all of the people who were involved in those operations had marvelous dreams and expectations, there's a lot of things that happen before you can get out of the, even into the red zone, never mind into the touchdown area. And the other thing is that depending upon circumstances, which are really totally not under the control of the people who are actively trying to build these businesses, economic situations, changes in the world, and it could be even family events that one could never even imagine have a lot to do with sometimes and many times the success and failure of these operations.
But Marshall, you've helped dozens of companies get started and funded. How difficult is it to put a package together and raise the initial money for these startups?
Well, obviously the difficulty lies within the organization of the individual. But overall, if I make a broad statement, I'd say that up until about 6 months ago, and I think there's been a change, it was very, very difficult to find people, particularly angel investors, who were willing to put themselves at risk. And part of the reason is not because they didn't believe in the particular venture, but because there's been a long drought of what I call liquidity events. And liquidity events are where people who are locked into investments either come out via the typical IPO route, the acquisition route, or even direct sale. So with a lot of funds tied up and the expectations of investors not really being met, it's been very, very difficult, no matter what the situation is. And unfortunately, it's almost like the housing market today, really, where there's tremendous value out there, but do you catch a falling knife?